What is up, people? So, I've been reading a book about panic disorder, and they want you to keep a journal, and I don't really like to write. I'm good at writing, but I don't like to, and creating a journal just seems like a big pain in the ass and something that I know that I won't do consistently. I'm always making YouTube videos, so I may as well do that. I've been having the worst fucking panic attack tonight. I was just sitting there watching a movie with my girlfriend, and boom, my arms went numb. Actually, just my left arm went numb. I couldn't breathe. So why not smoke a cigarette, right? Fuck it. This is going to be my first one of these, so I don't know. A little bit about me. I'm a Navy veteran. I did 3 deployments to the Middle East, and I never did any combat or anything, but it was a high-stress job. I worked on safety equipment for airplanes, so every time the pilots went up and flew, the things that I worked on had to work, and if they didn't, then people died. So it was a high-stress job, multi-million-dollar aircraft. Get it done now, get it done right. So I think that's probably why I developed the panic attacks, but I don't know. Anyways, if you've never had a panic attack, if you don't know what a panic attack is like, it's like you just jumped out of a fucking airplane with no parachute. It's like a serial killer just entered your room and tied you down, and he's about to fucking kill you and chop you up piece by piece. It's like you know you're gonna die. Like, there's no question about it. Even though you know you're not gonna die because it's just a panic attack, you are gonna die. Like, that's what it feels like. I've made countless fucking trips to the emergency room. I've changed my diet. I don't drink coffee anymore. I don't drink caffeine at all, actually, anymore. I haven't had caffeine in like over a month, which is good for me because I'm pretty sure I was addicted to that shit. I changed my diet. I'm trying to eat just nothing but like lean meats, like fish and turkey. Trying to eat healthier because I've heard that helps. I've got my breathing under control. I don't hyperventilate anymore. The first attack I ever had was the scariest fucking thing of my entire life. I was stuck on a tiny island, and the only way to get emergency help was basically to be fucking airlifted off the stupid little island. I was there for my buddy's wedding. It was the worst, most awful, terrifying experience of my life. Every panic attack is. You just feel like you're going to die. You just feel like you are going to die, like death is there and you are about to die. I can't explain it anymore. Besides that fear that you would feel like you're about to die, but it's like times 10. At this point, like, I've dealt with this shit for like 5 years. I'm pretty much convinced at this point that dying would be like less painful. Like, when you have a panic attack, your fucking heart is beating out of your chest. You feel like you can't breathe. You feel like you can't get enough air. Your chest hurts. You get all tingly all over. You might start sweating. You develop, you can have diarrhea. That happens with me real bad. Sorry if it's graphic or whatever, but you know what? Fuck you. If you've never had a panic attack, then I don't expect you to understand. And even if you're sitting there laughing at me right now, I don't give a shit either, because fuck you. I still wouldn't wish a panic attack on you, but if you had one, you would understand. I personally feel like people with panic attacks can deal with, I feel like, 2 things about people with panic attacks that are actually positives. I feel like people with panic attacks are a lot more self-aware people, because they notice changes in their body. They're usually people who question a lot of things, and people like us are very in tune. We're usually very smart people, and I'm not just saying that to toot my own horn or whatever. I mean, it's literally like people. I think there have been tests done that have like proved this. People are very self-aware. People think a lot more. They're way more. They're better at critical thinking than most people because we question a lot of things, and so we think about things. We don't just take shit for face value and say, okay, that's We usually educate ourselves and stuff like that. The other thing about people with panic attacks is I think people with panic attacks are stronger because if you can deal with this shit, if you can live your life like this, and still maintain a fucking somewhat normal life, then you are stronger than fucking 90% of the rest of the world, because dealing with this shit is one of the hardest fucking things that you will ever do in your entire life. I swear to God. I swear to God, this is the worst fucking thing ever. But I mean, you just feel like you're gonna die, like this is the end of your life, and for no reason, which makes it even scarier. You feel like you're gonna die for no reason. You're like the symptoms of a panic attack and the symptoms of a heart attack are identical. Like, so you feel like you're about to die, like your heart's gonna fucking explode, or your lungs are gonna collapse, you're gonna stop breathing, you're having a heart attack, you're having a fucking stroke. I'm a Googler, man. If anybody else knows what I'm talking about, I'm a Googler. I Google shit, my symptoms, and that just makes it worse. So if you can stop Googling, then do it. I have good times and I have bad times. Sometimes I don't Google at all. Sometimes I do, but I highly suggest against it. Anyways, so tonight I'm just sitting there watching a movie. Pretty cool movie. I'm watching The Wolves of Wall Street. Pretty much some fucking hacked shit. It's pretty much a hacked movie because it just came out. And real exciting movie. It's all about drugs and stuff. Like, I don't like taking drugs. I do take Xanax, but I used to be a big advocate for weed. I mean, I still am a big advocate for weed because I know it's not. There's nothing wrong with it, but it just gives me panic attacks. So, alcohol gives me panic attacks. I couldn't even imagine doing any other kind of drugs. Drugs give me just horrible panic attacks. Anytime my body feels not perfect, it leads me to freak out. But I don't know, man. This is going to be kind of my diary, so I hope people find this, and I hope that I can bring some hope and help to people. Panic attacks don't kill you. I have the I feel this urgency to rush to the fucking ER every time I have one of these things, because I'm sure that I'm dying. I'm sure this is the end of my life, and it just sucks. So sometimes I muscle through it, sometimes I don't. Whatever. But yep, that's the main gist of things. So I'm really on the downslope now. It used to be really bad, but I've calmed down quite a bit in the last 10 or 15 minutes. If you have panic attacks real bad, my best advice to you, one of the things that has really, really helped me a whole bunch is learning how to breathe. If you can train yourself to breathe correctly, which is diaphragmatic breathing. If you want a perfect ideal of perfect breathing, look at babies. Babies are the best belly breathers of all time. If you look at a baby, they don't breathe with their chest. Like, their chest doesn't go out when they breathe. It's all in their belly. When they inhale, their belly expands. When they exhale, their belly goes back in. Now, people who chest breathe, which is most of everybody, breathes with their chest, and their chest expands. And then when they exhale, their chest goes back in. That's the wrong way to breathe. Breathe, keep your chest still, and when you inhale, it feels really weird when you start doing it, but when you inhale, let your belly go out. Force your belly out when you breathe in. And then when you exhale, bring your stomach back in toward your spine on the exhale. That is the best thing I've ever done, that I've ever learned how to do to help with panic attacks. Just do it. Just learn how to breathe correctly, because that can help you a whole bunch. But so I'm going to start keeping this diary. Hope it helps somebody. If you guys, reach out to me if you're on YouTube. My other, what else I do is I'm also an internet marketer, so I rank YouTube videos. So hopefully you might find this on the front page of YouTube, because I want to help people with this. I have really big plans. Once I make my millions online, then I'm going to I want to help people with this, because nobody should have to live like this. Nobody. It is the worst fucking experience ever. So I want to reach out to people. I want to start like hotlines. I want to be able to bring people to big webinar or seminars and conferences and stuff like that, and be able to help people. Because I don't know, most of YouTube is just nothing but people trying to sell shit. So when you Google help with panic attacks or something like that, it always comes up that somebody's like, oh, I'm going to show you how to cure your panic attacks, and it's just like this 3-minute video commercial of somebody selling something. I think that anybody who tries to sell the cure for panic attacks is a fucking asshole. It's the wrong thing to do. I don't believe anybody who sits there and says, oh, I cured myself of panic attacks, buy this book and it'll fucking help you. I think anybody who would sell the cure for panic attacks is a piece of shit, and they've never had a panic attack a day in their life. Because if you know how to cure panic attacks and you don't help somebody, then you're just an asshole. Like, I don't believe for a second that you even had a panic attack, 'cause if you did, you wouldn't be selling the fucking cure. Anyways, so I guess feel free to subscribe, like me, or whatever, and jump on my journey. Reach out to me. I help people all the time with their internet marketing businesses, but I'm going to start helping people with panic attacks too, as much as I can. Like I said, I haven't cured myself of this shit. I've gotten better, but at the same time, I haven't cured myself, so I can't really help you with that. But I can be there to support you, and God knows I know what you're going through. So, don't give up. Keep pushing. You're, like I said, you're stronger. If you have panic attacks and you deal with this shit daily, and you're still alive here to talk about it, then you are a stronger person than what you think you are. So, yeah, that's about it for now, guys. I'm going to go wrap this thing up, hopefully get some sleep. But I'll talk to you guys soon. Alright, bye.